Welcome everyone. Welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe when you join the live streamings and thumbs up the live streaming as well. Please join the conversation. Let's keep it good. Oh yeah. So today's another humid and hot day here in the UK, and we are coping just fine. Yesterday it was not it was hot, but it had like cool night breeze blowing, it was just like moderate. It was good yesterday. Anyways, I'm back today to talk to you on um something that has been um I had to say for a while, but sometimes, I forget, and when I come off the live stream, and then I remember. First of all, I want to say welcome. If you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and please, for those of you I have on shows under here, because I know some of you every little thing gonna see. You understand? But you want to see the good things, they want to talk of the things. Anyway, I want to say, at this stage in my life, my beautiful life, I am not gonna take on nobody problem, nobody stress. Mm-mm. I'm not gonna to be the one to take on anybody's problem, anybody's stress. The reason why I'm saying that, sometimes when you're stressed out too much with people problem and people stress you out, these things can bring on illness and sickness for yourself. So me not take on nobody problem, nobody stress. Me need to just be at, like, me want to let me just be the one to control my own. If me I get a little stress, a little problem or something, you know, me that's supposed to be on me and me work it out. Me not take on nobody problem or stress. If you don't have problem or stress, go seek professional help, because sometimes, when you try sometimes to help people, or you try to give them advice and whatever, people are only gonna listen to one ear, they come out to the next, and then the business is. At the end of the day, what can you do? You cannot be repeating the same pattern and pattern over there. Me don't have the energy, me don't have the strength to do it. So right now, I'm not gonna take on nobody stress, nobody problem. Life is life in. You understand? I'm in the best of health. I must give thanks for that. I hope the same things happen to you as well. Always remember that you cannot live for everybody, live for yourself. Always remember that anytime you feel unhappy or you feel sad, always remember the good times and just laugh about it. Sometimes the little things, sometimes you stressed over, it's not necessary. Always remember that. Leave these unnecessary problem. Leave them, lie them down on ground under your foot. Leave them, just walk on it. Don't stress out yourself, because a lot of times I feel like sometimes we as human beings we stress out too much. We stress out some unnecessary little things. We can work out on it own and we stress out ourselves. I don't want you to stress out yourself. Live your life. Now summertime, yeah. Live your life, enjoy life. While you're young, enjoy your life. Not nobody tell you, oh, wait until you reach 25. Wait until you reach 30. No, my love, now is the time. Now you're young and vibrant and full of life. Enjoy your life. Make sure that you are enjoying your life. Do the things that you love. Eat what you love. All when people might, even when you're doing good and you're doing something good and people might be saying something negative, always remember to have a positive mindset and continue to love yourself and enjoy your life. You understand? Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you're not supposed to do this. I do business. Who want to chat me, who want to talk about me, who have something negative. So whether they have negative, good, bad, or in between, I don't care, because I don't go around and ask people, what do you think of me, or what's up? Me no business, me no call nobody, me no have time for inform or stress myself on what somebody else think of me. If that their problem, if my life bother you so much, and if my presence on social media bother you so much, and you don't want to see my face, and you don't like what I'm doing on here, do the easiest thing that you can do. Block me. delete me, offer you whatever you have me, you follow me pan. Just unfollow, unsubscribe, do whatever you have. Because the end of the day, when I force anybody, I only ask you all to subscribe. It's not you have a free will. If you want to subscribe and you want to engage with my content, you are free to know that you are born with free will. Don't let anybody tell you that, oh, you're not born with free will. Free will is something that all of us born with. It's most of the time because of the situation or whether the country sometime and who is governing and who ruling, they put laws in place. So there are things that we have to abide by, and so there are sometimes that sometimes hinder us from saying what you want to say or be or or say certain things because that will go against the law. So we have to tread lightly and we have to make sure that we respect the law at all times, because the law is there as well to protect us. I don't mean that in all cases. Sometimes we can get some little injustice, but the majority of the time it's there to protect us all. That is why the law is there. So please abide by the law. For those of you who are now on holiday, you might be on holiday in a different country, you might come across my live streaming. Please adhere to the people, rules and regulation and the law in the country. Don't feel like you're in your own country and you could behave a certain way and get away with it and feel like you do. A lot of time you all go on vacation and you all carry all the bad behavior. Me I talk about the things them know who are mad and who are vex I do business. At the end of the day, sometimes it's good to educate a lot of you, because sometimes people don't understand the law. Before you're heading to go to a country on vacation, make sure that you read up what is tolerated, the dress code, what your behavior is supposed to be, if they allow you to drink while you're there, if you are allowed to do certain things that you are doing in your country that does not go against those countries laws, you understand, and the regulation that they have. A lot of times some of you all go on holiday, you all don't even do the research of that country and what is entailed, the rules and whatever. And when you reach, you find yourself in a problem. Then you now say you are put your family in a problem now, for they try raise funds to help you come back, bail you out of jail because you break a law in the country, because you did not take the time out before you decide to travel to the country and know the rules and things that you take. Some of you all know that you can't be drunk in a certain country and behave lawless. You can't their arms swear at like people in the public sector. You can't do it anywhere, but sometimes you do get away with it in certain country because the law is there to protect you. But not carry bad behavior everywhere you go. Have some respect for people, country. Have respect for the people that are serving you as well. Because a lot of time these person who are waitress, waiter, chef, people in the hospitality business, you understand, who is working in there, the doorman, the bellman, sometimes they just get a minimum wage. Sometimes if they're lucky they get tips. And the way how the economy is going right now, a lot of people don't have that extra sometimes to give a person a tip. So I want you to, if you can give like a £5 tip, if you can give a £1, £2, or if they are do dollars, whatever currency they are using, leave something, or you leave a nice note to let them you appreciate love what they did for you, and this is all that you can contribute, and you want to just say thank you. You understand? Sometimes you can leave them a gift. A gift does not mean in form of money every time. Maybe you might have a lovely souvenir. I always say if you're gonna holiday, carry a little souvenir. So in case you don't have the money to pay to give a tip, you can leave them with a souvenir of the country that you come from and just tell them like, this is a tip, this is what I have, I don't have anything. They will appreciate love that. And just try and be respectful to servers. You understand, waitress and chef, everybody, the receptionist, be nice to them. Don't go there with your dirty attitude, because you have to put yourself in a position. If you was walking over there, right, as a receptionist, or you was a server, you understand, or a cleaner or something, you will want people to treat you the same way. and you don't feel like because you're a tourist in somebody's country, that means that you're supposed to go and disrespect the workers. You all need to have some manners. That is why sometimes when you all get in situation and problem, you all always want to call, oh, you need a minister of this to help me because my daughter, my son is stuck in wherever, because you all don't know how to behave. And sometimes you all will be putting yourself, your children in situation. You have children going along in the, and you're behaving like a hooligan inside the people in them country. And when they talk and tell you like certain way how to behave, and this is not acceptable, then all start to do insultive ways. You all need to change your ways. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for those who are stopping by. Change your ways and be respectful, because you other people come in your country and be a tourist as well, and you might be the one, receptionist or whatever. You want people to treat you with respect. You understand? Do that. Respect goes a long way. I'm not saying if somebody come rude and aggressive towards you, that does not mean you have to stay there and take their insult. You have to speak up, but at the same time you still have to be professional with it, because remember, you are representing the company you're working for, so you can't be a carrier your behavior like if you're the outside, out of your work uniform, while you are somebody a get on. You can't behave like that. You still have to be professional. You can't just tell Miss your behavior that you're carrying on. I cannot speak to you at this time. If you want to speak to a manager, I can give you the manager number, and later you can come back when you're cooled down, and so we can have a cordial conversation. Because I feel sometimes some of the tourists believe like say, oh no, because you all own the resort or the hotel, you all can go there with your bad behavior and get away with it. No, my love, different rules, not because you're tourists. I was always saying, no, if I was one who work in the hotel, none of you could have come and disrespect me and expect me to serve you. No, my love, they have to get a different server to serve, because they not disrespect me and expect me to come and serve you with a smile. No, my love, in our work, so we are human beings, all of us human beings. We have feelings. So if you don't know how to conduct yourself, you need to go take some lessons. If you're somebody who have anger, you need to get some anger management. You understand? You need to go and have some go and take a class. Go and take a class. Know how to when you feel like a certain way, you know how to calm yourself, you know, to walk away from situation. Because sometimes, we can avoid these things, but because sometimes of pride, you understand, we feel like, oh, I'm macho man, or oh, I have to do that. You understand? You want to look good in front of your husband, your wife, your friend, and you don't want to accept that their kind of behavior is nothing. That is why you have to be very careful. Very, very, very careful. So yeah, that is what I talk about. We're still having lovely weather. Hope you are enjoying the summer vacation. I am so far. Um, Weekend for me again was really, really good. Weekend was really good for us. And we went around my in-laws and also hubby's brother, sister, and and so we had a really good time over the weekend. So it was good. So Sunday we just relaxed. I cooked. I didn't do any big cooking because trust me, I was not in the mood to do the big cooking. I was tired from coming back from where we went, and when we reached home, it was I was tired when we reached home. So I said, you know what, Sunday I'm not gonna cook yesterday. I said I'm not gonna cook anything big, anything major, big cooking. Maybe tomorrow. Oh no, I'm gonna take my daughter. I need to go and take her out tomorrow. I need to take them out to her house tomorrow. They have been indoors today, so tomorrow I'm gonna take them outside to get some fresh air, because the sun gonna be not gonna be so hot like today. It's gonna be in the mid 20s, so it will be will be some lovely breeze as well blowing, so it will be perfect for taking them out. So I'm gonna take them out tomorrow. I will take them out tomorrow and we'll go tomorrow outside. So yeah, so that is what I'm gonna do. What else I want to talk to you about? Is there anything specifically? Oh yeah, remember I told you that if we haven't got any rain for last month, happy new month everyone. I forgot to tell you happy new month, and hope your new month, the month of August, is doing its things for you. Last month, July, they at the weather report, if no rain fall for in London for July, it will be the hottest day on record. It will be the hottest month on record for no rainfall, and it did break it. So July 31st, there was no rain. There was no rain on Friday because Saturday was the first, so there was no rain. So in from since 1925, that was the hottest month of the year. From the 92, the record has been broken, and July has got it. So we still not get the rain. The London is very dry. All the park that we saw, it's dry. I want to encourage those of you who are smoking, please make sure that your cigarette butt, make sure that you make sure that it's not, you out it. Please just make sure you crush it and make sure that you think, and avoid it still light while you throw it in the bin, because with the hot weather you can cause fire. So make sure, if you are somebody going into the park and you have a cigarette butt, make sure you out it properly, because you know the grass is dry and it can easily cause a fire. So please, please, please don't go in the park as well to do any barbecue. I'm begging you, please don't go in the park and buy this barbecue kit from the supermarket. Please, if you don't have a back garden, just put your thing in the oven. Don't go in the park and do the barbecue. The grass is dry now. We don't want to cause unnecessary fire where while the water level is low. Please be respectful. Don't go in the park and have the barbecue. Don't go and wash your car with the hose pipe is still there. Don't go and put yourself in a no problem. Let us respect all the things that they are telling us. It's good for us. Look out for your neighbor. Make sure that before you leave the house as well, make sure that you turn off your stove as well. Make sure that you turn it off right off. Check it before you go, make sure. And I want to encourage you, a lot of time right now, so just not pertaining to the weather, but like some information for parents. Sometimes we are hurriedly getting out of the house, rushing. I want to encourage you, before you head out of the house, and you make sure that you check to see if you have the key in your hand or in your purse before you lock that door, because locksmith in this country to open a door is not cheap. It's very expensive. It's 100 and something, and plus tax. So please be careful, okay, parents? That's what I'm telling you all. Hope you all are hearing me. Anyways, I'm gonna drink some water because my throat get dry very easily because of the hot weather. So mhm. Yeah, hubby back home now, but I told the girls when hubby come to open the door, so hubby's back in. You understand? I know he might go do his walk before he have dinner, so I'm not gonna rush because I know he gonna do his walk before he have dinner. Okay, I will not be staying too long here because now he's home. I need to find out if he want dinner. I don't know, but I find out in a while. Yeah, and yeah, the breeze is blowing. It's really nice coming through the window. I have the window open. I noticed today I haven't heard a lot of planes overhead, and I haven't seen the train passing a lot. I find like when it's hot like this, when it's hot, the train don't run as frequent as it is, because the train track usually get overheat, and so they try to space out the way how the chain operates on the chain track. So that's what happened. Also the plane, I haven't heard a lot of plane. Usually you would have heard a lot of noise from the plane. I feel like because sometimes when the sun is hot, and sometimes when it's too windy up there, sometimes they have to um ground some of the flights. So that is why you're not really hearing too much plane and train, you know, in the video today. But if you as a regular, you will know that these things are good. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. I'm drinking water because sometimes, because this is a one glass, sometimes people feel like it's wine, and then they think it's like a drinking wine on live. You understand? It's water. I don't drink alcohol. For those of you who are new here, I don't drink alcohol, nor do I smoke. So yeah, I'm just enjoying enjoying the weather today. The breeze is blowing really, really good. So, how are you doing? Hope you all are doing great. Well, I have something that I want to talk to you about as well, but I forget. I forgot what I supposed to. The term something I wanted to. It was very important, but I'm trying to remember. But I need to start to write down the stuff and kind of stick them there, like so. Where I want to touch the pointers that I want to touch on, so at least I can remember. You know, yeah, so I can remember. Yeah, I want to tell you, don't get to the pressures of life and let like people dictate how you want to live. Live your life, especially these times now that we are living. I feel like sometimes people have a tendency like to tell you how to dress, how to behave, how to this, how to that. How can you be telling a grown woman or a grown man how to behave or how to dress? I know sometimes your behavior, sometimes I mean like okay, for example, if there are a lot of children outside, you don't want children to see somebody acting inappropriate, like cussing or drinking or whatever, and living in a and be a nuisance outside, like things like that. But I'm telling like grown folks, if somebody feel like to wear something like backless or they want to wear shorts or something, um why it's so offend people so much that they want to tell you how to dress, how to behave in terms of these things. Like me, nobody can tell me how to dress. Nobody can tell me what to wear. I will wear what I want. When I feel like if I don't want to wear it anymore, I will wear it. Because at the end of the day, it's my life. I'm gonna live it how I want. If you are offended by it, as I said, look away. You don't have to watch. There's billions of people on the social media. You don't have to watch me. You can go and watch. If you are somebody like mix up, you can go up on the mix up side. Because a lot of times somebody you want to come dictate. Nobody can run my life. Because at the end of the day, the chain is massive. I know after a long period of time. Don't let people try to ruin your life or try to live your life for you. You understand? I'll do what I do. You see this little body? You see my body? How it neat? Yes, my love. Me, I will dress how me want. You understand? Me will dress how I want, and I will operate how I choose to. You can talk from now till tomorrow morning until the next day. The more you talk is the more I'm gonna do. Because one thing with me, I'm a very stubborn woman. If you wanna tell me no, me I'm gonna do it no. So get used to it. Yeah, I'm gonna dress how I want. So and I'm gonna think do what I like. And if you are offended, then you need to. That's your business. That's not my business. Because um the things that buffaloed me a lot and like really irritates me is like, why are you so invested in somebody else's life? You understand? You know, why are you invested? Like when you say there's celebrities, I can never be one to have so invested in somebody's life that my life is going by slowly. The time is clicking, and me every day gonna get up and say, oh, let me see what such an the celebrity is doing. Me a celebrity myself. Me a celebrity. Yes, you have to call yourself celebrity. You have to call yourself all the good things then. Because listen to me, you see, once you not call yourself these things, hey, a lot of people will say, oh, but you know, who tell you, a lot of people on social media, if you type in my name in a Google, yeah, come up. So all of we are celebrity. Yes, my love. Long as I have a social media account, when I get 5 followers, 5 subscribers, all of a celebrity. No make nobody, not put nobody above you. Now run down, because listen to me, money doesn't make a person better than you. You understand? You might have more money than me, but you're not better than me. I always say I want to be my motto. You're not better than me. You might have it more than me, but you're not better than me. Because at the end of the day, all of a celebrity, when I go on social media, somebody know me. If they see me in a real life, my what they could remember me. Oh my gosh, she on social media, hi, and they could say hi, same way. So when somebody, I'm not gonna never call myself an influencer. I'm not influence nobody. People gonna live their life accordingly. Me not want nobody call me influencer and all them things. No, me not influence nobody. Everybody live their life how them want. That's why I always tell people to live their life how they choose to. Sure, like, live your life how you choose to. Don't live it for nobody else. Because at the end of the day, if you sit down every day and you're gonna say, oh, that person is better than me, oh, that person is this, you will always be comparing yourself. Comparison is a killer of dream. No matter body, don't ever open your mouth and speak down on yourself or compare yourself to nobody. Nobody not better than me, and me, I'm not better than nobody. And I will always say I am and I will be. Labels doesn't make you be better than somebody, and labels does not mean that you are a good person. But like if it's in the railway, they have a train there is like to carry rubble. It's locked though. It's a lot of courage. Wow. You only I used to when I was in the Caribbean, I used to dream of seeing these things like a train and stuff like that. And now look, I'm seeing train every day. I'm seeing train. When when I was a little girl growing up, I used to read them thing. You see them on the telly, you read them in the book, and you see them in the books and stuff like that. Especially the geography. You understand social study. You see these things, and you say, "Boy, I'm gonna like to write a train. I would like to write that." And I have accomplished that. I know a lot of people still dream of riding on a train, but just keep believing that one day you will ride a train. You understand? As long as you have life, you can do it. And I've ride champ, I've ride they have the overhead one as well. I do the underground, everything. I did it, and you know, I ride plane before I came to this country. I ride plane around the Caribbean, so it's a good feeling, you know, to be able to think that you imagine you wanted to do, you get to do them. You know, you get to do them. So it's a great feeling. You have to dream big as well, and dreaming big and put your mind towards things. You know, that's what you have to do. Coming this next month, it will be September. I'll be going out the house now and doing vlogging. No, no, I'll be doing vlogging. Yeah, I'll be doing vlogging now. Yeah, I'll be doing vlogging. I'll be going up the house and I'll be taking the bus. I'll be hopping on the bus and try and go and do some more vlogs, because I feel like sometimes I need to push myself a little bit more and do a little bit more exploring. If the weather as long as the weather is not too hot, I want to do a little bit of walking. Thank you for the thumbs up. I want to do a little bit more walking in terms of me and the girls. I want to go and do a little bit more walking. That would be a little form of exercise. I want to take my exercise more seriously in terms of like walking, doing the exercise home. I have some videos that I want to watch, and I want to do the exercise. But how it's a bit humid, it's really make you sweat a lot and make you feel uncomfortable, you know. That is no excuse still, but sometimes when it's just humid, you just feel uncomfortable when you're exercising in the house. When you're in the gym is more open, and maybe they have air conditioning there, so it can cool you down, so you don't have any problem, when you are exercising and you are sweaty. But when you are in a flat and it's humid, it's really uncomfortable when you are exercising. Anyways, yeah, that is how it feels. But at the end of the day, I want to take my exercise more seriously, and also I want to go to the house and vlog more. I want to go with the girls. Thank you for the thumbs up, and do a little bit of like not go on the bus, but just like walk. Just do a little bit of walk. We make sure we have our water and we walk a bit. You know, maybe Thursday I might do a little bit of walking, like me and the girls will just walk a bit. I want to take them like do a little bit of like places before they go back to school. When they go back to school, they will have holiday in the ending of October. I think they get 1 week or 2 weeks in October. So that is when they will be home again on a break from school again. So, and then when October, and the other break will not be until December. when school breaks up until the new year. So that will be the last break in October, and then December they will be off until January. So I'm gonna make the most use of it. So I need to take them out the house. We have um we have things that we can take for in our bags and we can take them with us. Wednesday I have the plumber is coming to fix the pipe because the pipe has been dripping for a while. So I can go to the house Wednesday. So I have to stay indoors all day. Cause oh yeah, no, I'm glad I remember that. This is what I want to talk about. The problem I have with when you book appointment is like they when they book appointment they're telling you they come in between they will for example they're gonna tell you they'll come between 9 o'clock and 1 p.m. You will be in the house all day from 9 o'clock in the morning till 1 p.m. Nobody now show up. And sometimes what these contractors do, they will they will just drive, come, they wanna ring the buzzer, they wanna ring the bell, they wanna do anything, and they will call it and they'll say, oh, nobody's indoors. And then the people will call it, oh, such and such was calling, but nobody's indoors. Lie. These contractors, you see these subcontractors that get the job, they lie. Sometimes they don't come. They just decide, shit, I'm not gonna do it. They will not ring the buzzer and they will say they come. Leave sometime. They will say they come and nobody not answer the buzzer. Many times that has happened to me. I was indoors all day and the thing that pissed me off, when they call these people now, it's like they apologizing. I say apologize for waste a whole day. You have things to do. You will be sitting down waiting for this contractor to come and they will be sitting, you will be from in the morning to the afternoon and nobody shows up. Nobody shows up. And the thing sometimes, because the week before school opened, we had an appointment for them to come to fix the same pipe. And I spoke to the girl on the phone and she said that they was coming the Wednesday. I said I will not be at home the Wednesday because my daughter I will not be home because I have a prior thing to go through. That was my daughter assembly, the last year six assembly before she leaves primary school. So I told them I will not be at home the Wednesday, but Thursday I will go. They can come Thursday. You understand? They can come Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. because I have to go out the house for 3 o'clock to go and do the school run. They say okay. And I went to the thing. Next thing now, I call my phone and say the person said they show up at the door. I said they say they might come Thursday. Why they come Wednesday? The problem with these people, they might run on their own time. When they will give you a time and a date, and they want to come when they feel like. When they told them it's not that date, and that thing pissed me off so much. You understand? Because it's like we have been waiting, and when you book appointment, it's like you have to wait like sometimes 2 weeks, 3 weeks before they can come. Well, this Wednesday them only call me and tell me they can't come. Me I tell them, listen to me. Um, I want to say what I'm gonna tell them on here because me is a person not waste my time. Because the reason why I like them to give me specific time is like I don't want them to come while I'm doing my live streaming. So I'm giving them until 1 from in the morning to 3 o'clock. Anyhow, them that show up between 1 and 3 o'clock in the morning from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. only about come. Cause me need to do my life because you know just waste time. Sometimes these people are coming house 6 o'clock. They will give appointment tell you them come between 1 and 3 or 1 and 4. And when them done they want to show up 6 o'clock. Excuse me, one time we had an appointment here and they said they was supposed to come between 1 and 5 p.m. And then 6 o'clock the person show. Me say excuse me. You say we supposed to let you inside the house 6 p.m. when it was from 1 to 5. Where you go 6 o'clock? If you go where and inconvenience me. Meaning if you go in, you have to go turn off heating. Because it was a heater they was gonna check. I said, listen to me, you need to come back the next day. Call them and tell them you need to come back the next day because me need to go and me not know. You are going to stay too long because you have to leave the home, go check this, come back home. I said, taking the piece, I said, no, come back the next day, not a ras. No 6 o'clock in my house, no. In a daytime when we can see me, no 6 o'clock, no bet you all. Because these people feel like they don't get paid, but they're taking a piece. Don't take on more than what you can manage, because it's like 3 o'clock. Like and sometimes you have subcontractors, and then sometimes these subcontractors take on a lot of job, because the more job they do, the more money they get with nothing wrong. But the inconvenience may tell me I come on a specific time, and then when the time gone, you want to come 6 o'clock to come go where? No, you're not coming in. You have to come back the next day. Call them and tell them we book and come back the next day. Because I would have fast. You know, I left you in the house at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Are you mad? These people taking a pic. Another thing again, sometimes we call them for emergency as well. To especially if your boiler not working. They will say, oh, I'm coming. They will tell you emergency. I'll be specifically telling them, say I have children in the house. You understand? And it's cold. And I need this ACP because the emergency thing I will. They will say, oh, I'm sending somebody right away. Hey, you have to call them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times before. And they will say, oh, sorry, the contractor had another. I say, had another what? I said, my thing was booked a long time and it's emergency. And you cannot tell me a contractor which could be more serious with heating. You know, say I can sue you go. And they will say, oh, I'm going to contact somebody. And me say, me I stay on the line. Contact the person while me stay on the line. And then they send somebody. You understand? Like things like that, if a boiler break down and an emergency, yes, they going to let you in the night. But if it's still like a some work within the house and you're not come in the daytime, we not let you in. You have to come back the next day. No, you're not, you are work on my time. You mean I work on your time in a business. Come back tomorrow. And somebody, no, come back and thing. And only take jobs that you know you can handle. Greedy. That is what I want to tell. And also, when you book an appointment again to go and see a GP, hey, you're number 10 in the queue. If you want to, you can hang up and you will call back. One time I was going to book appointment for the GP, yeah? And I called the GP. And when I called, right, um, they say you can hang up and leave your number and they will ring back. So me being like say like I was like 30 in the queue. I said, okay, instead of me holding up this phone here so long, let me just so I leave my number and say, and they say they'll call you back when they reach your turn. Papa yo. I was sitting, I was waiting for the call, but the call back never came. Right? The call back never came. So I went the next day and I went into the surgery and I said, listen to me, you all had a machine that came in and said that you will give a call back. And I leave my number and I'm still waiting on you all to call me back. I find that it's disrespectful that you always do these things, you all are dishonest. And they were saying, oh, I apologize. We say apologize. We say right now I book me come back appointment and I made an appointment for like today, even if in the afternoon or 6 o'clock. We need an appointment because that is the reason why I was calling. I would have get an appointment. He said, oh, we are full today, but if anybody cancel it. I said no. I said I'm not going home away from the call. I said need to book, look for and put me. I will wait. And I will wait for you send it through my phone before I leave here. And I sit down there and then after say, oh, we have appointment for this afternoon for 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. in the evening. And you can, I say, yes, I can make it. I say, thank you. Taking a freaking piss. Sometimes you have to go. It's better if you go inside the surgery than you book it over the phone. Come in and book it over the phone. If you're feeling sick right now, right? And you book appointment for, they might get appointment in the next 2 weeks or 1 week. Let them then I feel better. The symptoms gone or whatever. When I go tell the GP, you go back and want to go, you will call and you will not book that. You will call and cancel the appointment. So that is the most time that most peaceful person go down in the A&E, right? And go down there and get seek medical help. And I don't blame them because if you feel like sometimes like a common cold or something like that, I won't go to the GP when I have a cold or the girls have a cold. Yes, when they were babies, because babies sometimes if I see they can't breathe properly and like I'm trying everything that over the counter working, then I will contact the GP, book appointment. If I can't get one, then I will go into the urgent department. You understand? I will get help there. Even if I have to wait 1 hour, I'll sit down and wait. You understand? But otherwise, if right now, if they have a cold, I just stay home. I just keep them home, biting over the counter and give them, and just, oh, let it go naturally. I don't bother book no appointment, but some people will just have a little. I know sometimes if I have a cold, right, and it's like a whooping cough, or if you have cough and it's the blood come, or you see the child is getting dizzy or faint, and a little, yes, of course you will contact your, go to the emergency department, contact the DP and go to the emergency department. But like a little cold, whereby you can, you don't need to go to GP man. You can stay home. Stay home, your body fight off that sometime and just go for some over the counter medication, as long as the child don't have any allergic reaction to any medication, whereby you have to get it prescribed from a GP, that's different. But if not, just go over the counter and get something from the pharmacy, and just you and the child take it, and just let the then the cold will take thing. Sometimes, I know sometimes if you have a headache that is constantly like for 2, 3 days, and it is constantly and it's not going away, well, of course, as well, go to the if you can't get an appointment from a GP, go to the emergency the any, because that is what they're there for, to serve the public, like in cases like that. But if you just have a headache for one day, you don't need to go below. Just buy some painkillers, take it, and just go lie down. Drink lots of water, blank out, go in a dark room and go lie down and turn off the light, pull a curtain, lie down, sleep it off, and you will be okay. But if you have persistent pain, yeah, contact a GP and let them know. Sometimes in order for you to get an appointment, sometimes you know what, like if something is very personal to you, like you like something medically personal to you, and you don't want to tell a receptionist, you don't have to tell a receptionist. You go down to A&E and you go down and just tell them, and you get 10 to quick. You don't have to wait 2 weeks for a GP, because if you wait 2 weeks for a GP appointment, hey, my love, your symptoms will be gone. It don't make no sense. So most of the time, I don't really go to the GP unless it's necessary. If there is something that is happening, regular occurrence, that is something happen, and I'm not seeing any improvement, then I will book a GP appointment to go and see my GP. But otherwise, I don't book appointment. I don't go and see the GP unless something is wrong with me, or if I went and did a MOT, meaning say a full body check, everything came back good. The only thing, I always travel with low vitamin D and iron, so I know them two things, they would have come back and say, oh, you need to take more tablet, you need to do that. I know they would have come back and say that. So I have them, but sometimes I don't take them because I don't like to take tablets. But as long as they say low, me take it. And I don't like the smell of iron tablets. I don't like to swallow tablets. So that's the reason why. But um, they have made the vitamin T tablets very tiny now. So, you know, I can work with it. But the iron tablets, it need to make a little bit smaller. I don't like the smell of the iron tablet, the folic acid tablet. I don't like it. I need them to do it in the form of liquid, like children. I don't like to take tablets at all. I don't like it. I like to take the liquid. But if I have a headache, I just drink water, drink some hot milk, and I just lie down and sleep it off. I don't like take painkillers because you don't want your body, you don't want to get accustomed to taking painkillers, and then when really you get some pain in our work. So I like to do the natural way. Drink water, lie down, and sleep it off. Yeah, that's what I like to do. When I have a cold, I just rub down with Albus oil and Vicks, rub down my whole body, and then I go to sleep it out, sweat it out, and I feel better. I usually do the natural remedy. When I have cold, I have ginger, garlic, onion, boil that, throw that hot water under, boil the ginger, and I leave it to cool. Drink that, my love. That help you. During COVID, I was drinking garlic. I was drinking garlic water with you can put lemon in it as well, but I can't really intake the lemon. So garlic, onion, and ginger, I used to drink that. Yes, that used to be my tea. I used to drink that in the morning. If you have a belly pain as well, you can drink garlic, ginger, and I know sometimes people don't like the smell of it, but these things are good for you naturally. Okay, they're good for you. Yeah, I've been talking here for quite a while. I want to say thank you all for those of you stop by, and thank you for the love and support. Thank you for if you subscribe. Um, we are 3,265 subscribers. Big up on a nice clean self. Thank you for the 3 thumbs up. Thank you all for those of you understand. Like when you join the live streaming, so when the thumbs up the live streaming, so it help with the algorithm. Thank you for adhere to that. I really, really appreciate love you. You know the do. So clock it. Clock it. Yes, my love, clock it. This is a little Gen Z team my daughter them doing. Clock it and do it. Because I listen to me, I ask sometimes let my girls just to make them feel like sometimes I do things like how they be too. You know? And I behave like them sometimes, and they laugh and say, Mommy, why I say clock it. I say, yes, we know all about them little things there. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna love you beautiful people. Until next time, be good to yourself and always remember that self-love is the best love. Thank you all for those of you who stopped by today in the live streaming. Thank you all, beautiful people. I really, really appreciate love you all. And I see beautiful people in the next one. Be good to yourself and always remember this. Live your life unapologetically and always remember that self-love is the best love. Bye.